going to work out. Maybe you got discouraged and it slowed you down. You just settled in. Oh, well, this must just be my life. Oh, well, this must just be my lot. See, for some of you, you gotta start praying again. You gotta start pushing it again. You gotta start delighting in the Lord again, trusting in God again. You know, I love how this story ends because, again, ultimately, and again, I've already shared the spoiler alert, but Hannah eventually would, birth something incredibly significant. In fact, I kind of wish we had time to be able to share a little bit of Bible trivia. In fact, I'd love to be able to just kind of run through. Well, maybe you guys do know a little Bible trivia. Any guesses of? Can anyone name? I guess I should say any of the offspring of Penini in the Bible. Anyone? The reason you can't is because they're not in the Bible. The reason you can't is because they never did anything significant. Again, pushing out possums. But Hannah, she was willing to not settle. She was willing to walk in a holy discontent. She was willing to be able to surrender, to give it over to God, and to not stop until God had done and brought her to the place that God wanted to bring her to, and to bring out and birth out of her what God had called her to. And as a result, while we don't know the offspring of Penini, listen, I think all of us have probably heard at least a time or two the offspring of Hannah. Think of Samuel, that's right. Samuel, who would ultimately, pour the oil, anoint David as king when no one else saw potential in David. Samuel did. And as a result, David would ultimately rise to defeat Goliath, rise up to become king. And as a result, actually through the lineage of David, we find our Savior, Jesus, being born into. Isn't it amazing? In fact, we wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for Samuel, and if it wasn't for the faithfulness and that holy discontentment that Hannah was willing to walk in. See, contentment isn't about settling for less, but it's refusing to settle for anything less than God's purpose and promise for your life. I want to pray for you tonight. And